Well, that was not what I was expecting at all. Dallas found their offense. So Grubauer got injured. If you didn't see the game, that's what you need to know right off the bat. Grubauer got injured, but this was not Francouz's fault, so to speak. Actually, I would say that other than maybe the last, what was it? I think it was the last goal, the Rope Hintz goal by Dallas that Francouz let in. Might have been a little on the weak side. Other than that, I don't think there was a bad goal allowed in this game. But it went down kind of like this. Grubauer ended up allowing 3 goals on, I think, 7 shots, maybe 10 shots. Maybe he had 10 shots. It wasn't a lot of shots, however many it was. He allowed 3 goals, but I'm not going to really put the weight on Grubauer for any of them. It was a combination of very good plays by Dallas and some defensive lapses by Colorado. And as far as the 3 goals that Hudobin allowed, nothing, that I would fault him for. I think 2 of them were deflections. And then Francouz allowed 2 goals after he came in. And the first one, again, nothing he could do. The second one, yeah, maybe. It was a shot from a little bit far out that beat him kind of clean. And, maybe you could argue that he should have had that. It could go either way. Good shot, but at the same time, yeah, he probably should have had it. But anyway, the real story here is, I would say, twofold. First of all, before Grubauer got injured, the real story would have been that the Stars were keeping pace with Colorado, and I think you could say even maybe outplaying Colorado a bit, and that they solved Grubauer. They got to Grubauer. Again, not particularly his fault, but nonetheless, they were able to get pucks behind him. But then he got injured. I haven't heard. I went on Twitter. I was looking at the news feeds of reporters to see if anybody had any word on what officially happened to him. And it looked like probably a groin injury. He just went down and then just sort of fell over forward. And when they took him off the ice, he went off the ice on his own power, so to speak. I mean, he wasn't like stretchered off or anything. But he did have 2 people assist him off, and whatever was going on, it seemed like a lower body injury. And if you just go back and watch the play, it looks like a groin injury. So, how serious? I don't know. Is it going to be Francouz's net now for the rest of the series? I mean, that's a distinct possibility. If so, first of all, Francouz is a very good goaltender. He has going into this game, he had an excellent goals against average and a very respectable save percentage for the postseason so far. And he had a very good regular season when he played. But is he Grubauer? Well, he doesn't have the experience that Grubauer has. And look, there's a reason Grubauer's played more games in these playoffs than Francouz has. So I would have to argue that if Grubauer is out for an extended period of time, it's a pretty significant blow to Colorado. Can Colorado still win the series with Francouz in net? Sure, absolutely. They're a high-powered offense, and Francouz is not a bad goaltender. But it does, well, I would have said it this way. Before this game, if you had said, what does it mean if Grubauer is injured and Francouz takes over, I would have said, well, it evens the scales. But to me, it looked like Dallas was doing a pretty darn good job of evening the scales on their own in this game. So maybe this tips the scales in favor of Dallas. I'm not entirely sure. Hudobin was strong, and Francouz certainly was not bad at all. But my prediction of Colorado in 5, I think that's going to be wrong since Dallas wins game 1, and all the more so if Grubauer's out. Now, on a side note, on a non-goaltending related note, hey, Nathan MacKinnon, wow, he's like fun to watch. The first goal that he scored, which was Colorado's first goal of the game, man, that dude just took it upon himself and kind of did it all. He is something to behold But not to be outdone, so to speak, the Dallas Stars players, especially the players that they needed to be big tonight, were big. Radulov with 2 goals, and now I'm drawing a blank on who else scored is what I'm trying to say. I know Rope Hintz got one. I want to say, Tyler Seguin, he got his first goal of the postseason. Anyway, there was somebody else I'm forgetting. But interesting game for sure. Not at all what I was expecting. So we'll see what happens in game 2. My biggest question right now is Grubauer, will Grubauer be back? And what effect will it have if he's not? That remains to be seen. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. If you found it useful, informational, or entertaining in any way, please do give it a like. Click the little like button. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, would you please subscribe? I would greatly appreciate that as well. Have an awesome night. Bye now.